This town, Ocean Grove, where I live, is incredible. It's a Victorian village. It's the kind of place that looks old and new at the same time. I'm walking Coco. Look at the detail on this. It wasn't nice like this when I moved here. That was 1998, and my first apartment was on the Pathway in Ocean Grove. Right in front of the great auditorium, the cross on the front shone directly into my bedroom window. There were still several boarding houses then, where they relocated patients from Marlborough Psychiatric Hospital. In the years leading up to 1999, when the hospital closed, there was a 3 or 4 decade history. Asbury Park and Ocean Grove both had dozens of these boarding houses, and in the 70s and 80s when this started, the conditions were really, really bad, and it prompted reform that happened. When I moved here, there were many people like that who were great and charming company and who made the town as unique as it is, as much as the Methodists who founded it, or the gays who've joined them now since. Some people have said that the gay community found its footing during Prohibition. Other people I talk to tell me the gays have always been here, since the city itself. Nagel's opened back up this week. I'm really excited for them and for that room to have found new energy again, because it represented so many memories for so many people in this community, and the loss of its previous owners was really significant here. When I very first discovered Ocean Grove, I used to go to Lenny's parties upstairs in the apartment above Nagel's. I was dressed in yellow rubber overalls because we were going clubbing. I'm at the boardwalk now at the edge of town, just about to walk into Bradley Beach. Hi. Here's what that looks like. Here's Broadway from the other end. The beach is open in Ocean Grove again on Sundays. It's the first time officially since the town's founding. They've lost their battle so far to close the beach on Sundays, as tradition holds, because the public trust doctrine requires that they maintain access to the high water line. It followed years of appeals where residents of the community included felt that the beach should be accessible on Sunday mornings. It came to a head in December last year when the authorities finally said they had to keep it open. The owners of the land, the Camp Meeting Association, haven't said whether they'll appeal. As of Memorial Day weekend, the tradition ends. It rained a lot last Sunday. Nobody noticed, but this Sunday coming up, May 31st, likely to be sentimental for people in the community who would have preferred the tradition remain. I was in Martha's Vineyard last week. I didn't know that that was a Methodist settlement too. They established a camp meeting in Oak Bluffs. So there's a whole neighborhood there that looks a lot like Ocean Grove. It's incredible to see the familiar architecture. It's called Carpenter Gothic. Carpenter Gothic. Double check me on that. There was a bingo hall here when I first moved. Craig and Maggie liked to go play. Matt and I joined them. We drank white wine out of solo cups. This summer feels different, like it's about to be gangbusters with visitors in these towns. The vintage market was a great early test for Asbury Park because it packed the town with cars. There was nowhere to park. There wasn't room to move at some points in the day. It's good for business, and rising tides raise all ships, in my opinion. I'm happy for my friends in hospitality because this is the season when everybody makes the money. I met Dana last night at DJ's. She works at the beach bar. She reminded me to be grateful